Hi everyone, I'm Steffi. I'm one of the pro artists for Kryolan, and today we're going to apply this nose where it belongs. This is one of our foam nose pieces. I'm going to talk a little bit about how to apply it properly, how to paint it, how to correct it as well. So have a look yourself and I hope you enjoy it. So first what we're going to do is we're going to use micellar water to clean off the residue on the skin completely, especially around the nose area. Then we get one of our noses ready. So these are foam noses and they are encapsulated with our cap plastic or zinc cap. So first up, what I like to do is I just cut away the excess a little bit, just because these are generic noses and I just want to make sure I've got a little bit of freedom for the nose area to make sure that it fits him perfectly. Now here I'm just seeing how it sits, where I could have any issues, anything at all. So the adhesive that we will be using is Pros-Aide. So I'm just applying a thin layer on his nose area. So Pros-Aide is a water-based adhesive. So it is white when you apply it and it becomes clear when the water evaporates out of it. So then you know that it's nice and tacky and we can apply that prosthetic on top. So I'm just placing that on and then just pressing firmly to make sure everything is attached nicely. We want to make sure we don't have any air bubbles. Now, because it is encapsulated, we are just using acetone to dissolve that flashing away. And I'm just very mindful for his eye area. So I'm just using a tiny bit at a time. I'm just cutting away that flashing just right in the middle, just so it helps me with dissolving it a little bit better. And we're just going to go around all of that prosthetic there to really get rid of that flashing. And I'm just pushing with some tweezers, just pushing it, that fold there. And now I'm just stippling on a little bit more Pros-Aide around the edges. And I also mixed a batch of Kryolan and Pros-Aides. This will kind of create like a thickener Pros-Aide. So, because I had like a little bit of a gap where the prosthetic meets his nose. So I just want to make sure that is completely filled up. And we can just blow dry that to speed up the process. And then we do have to use translucent powder just to get rid of that tackiness, because Pros-Aide is very tacky. If we don't powder it, our paint grabs weirdly onto it. So make sure that we powder it completely. Now we're going to use our SFX design color palettes. So I do like to color correct first, and I'm using the brick color here. The reason why I use brick is just that perfect kind of warm tone underneath to block that whiteness of the nose, just so I have a really nice base to then apply my natural colors on top. Now I'm using Supra color just in his nostrils, because we don't use the SFX design colors into his nostrils. So we just want to make sure we really get in there. So now just a little bit more on the top, just to bring that redness back. And then we're going to go in with all of our flesh tones, and just to make sure that it's disguised nicely with his own skin color. So now we're just going to go in with like the final details, just a bit of like broken capillaries. Now we're just going to splatter on a little bit more in different skin tones, just because I don't want to apply just one flesh color, because it would look slightly too opaque. I kind of want to have some playfulness into the translucency. So I'm just splattering on different flesh tones as well. And this is the finished result. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe here and we'll see you next time.